It's 11th of June 2024. The time is 5:30 am. We are inside our tent packing for the big day. Today we will be traveling from Jispa to Leh. It is cloudy and raining. No doubt it's too cold outside. Although there are glimpses of sun rays, we have been told that due to bad weather there might be snowfall in Baralacha Pass. We should leave early to avoid road closures. So, as we pack our luggage and get ready for the journey, in the meantime, I will cold start my diesel SUV. It was 5 am and the local temperature was just 1 degree Celsius. So finally we have started the next phase of our road trip. Today we will travel from Jispa to Leh, a total distance of 340 kilometers. The expected drive time is 12 hours and we shall be crossing 4 high mountain passes, beautiful high altitude lakes, a few checkposts, the infamous Gata loops and the magnificent Mure plains. We are praying that there are no road closures and our journey is smooth. Although we are in no way expecting a smooth road for the most part of our journey. It's 6:30 am. We have just touched the Leh Manali highway in Jispa. We will be accompanied by the Bhaga river for now. This is the actual Jispa village where we can see not only tents and cottages but also proper hotels all around. That's the new Darcha bridge visible on our right, which is crossing over the Bhaga river. New Darcha bridge is supposedly the longest bridge in Himachal Pradesh with a span of 360 meters. By 6:50 am, we are crossing Darcha at an altitude of 11,000 feet. Darcha villages are said to be the northernmost permanent settlement in Himachal Pradesh along the Leh Manali highway. After crossing Darcha and before the Darcha checkpost, we suddenly started seeing long queues of trucks. Unsuspecting of anything untoward, we kept moving ahead. Little did we know what was in store for us. We got stuck in a long and static traffic just before the Darcha checkpost. In the chilling weather with incessant drizzling, I got out of the car to get some nice shots. It is 6:50 am. This looks like a long traffic. All the trucks and vehicles are stopped by the army. The reasons are still unclear. After having a word with the locals and some of the army personnel, two probable reasons were identified. Maybe the road ahead is blocked due to bad weather, or maybe there's an army convoy movement for which the civilian vehicles were stopped. For how long? We had no answer. Suddenly at 8:30 am, we saw the army convoy and we tried to negotiate behind the army trucks. But again, we were stopped at the Leh Manali highway and the Shinkula road intersection. In front of us, we had the completely vacant Shinkula road. Our hearts were telling us to explore the NPD route. But that route is still under construction with lots of blastings going on. The sanity in our minds stopped us from proceeding towards sheer uncertainty. Finally, at 9:30 am, we got cleared. A precious 2.5 hours had been wasted, and it would literally be a race against time for us today for the rest of the journey. To be frank, we can't do anything about it as we can't and we shouldn't overspeed on these treacherous mountains. So finally we are on our way to Baralacha. At around 9:40 am, we have reached Deepak Tal. We will take a short break here. Deepak Tal is a silent glacial lake at an altitude of 12,300 feet. The lake is still partly frozen even in the month of June. From here, we can see the snow-capped peaks, probably a part of the Baralacha. The two food outlets here serve excellent Maggi and hot coffee. We ordered some to fill our stomachs before we made our move. At 10:20 am, we resumed our journey. The river to our left is probably formed by the glaciers of the Zanskar region. There are lots of army settlement on both sides of the highway. have reached Zing Zing Bar, which is at an altitude of 14,000 feet. Baralacha is just 21 kilometers from here. Zing Zing Bar is a BRO settlement with temporary shelters for tourists and is the proposed south portal of the Baralacha tunnel under construction. From here, we can see the snow peaks of the Zanskar region. We are now crossing Upper Zing Zing Bar, which also has temporary dhabas and shelters for tourists. Somewhere before Baralachala, we were mesmerized by the magnificent snow-clad mountains at stone's throw distance. We had to stop and enjoy every bit of the view. We were getting late, so we cut short our frolicking and hit the road again. We are now approaching Baralachala and it's snow everywhere. We didn't expect so much snow during this time. This was a pleasant surprise for us. These terrains are really difficult, and low ground clearance vehicles with longer wheelbase will have the risk of damaging the underbelly. We will now stop to enjoy the snow. It's 11:30 am. We are somewhere in Baralacha, quite near to the Suraj Tal. It's still a long way to go for today.